Hello guys and welcome to Ring the Bell Wrestling. I'm of course the main commentator John Alderman alongside Jason Todd.
Well, it's great to be here for another huge edition of Battlefront, and what a matchup we have here. Well, coming up, they're ready to kick things off.
Yeah, what a great matchup we have coming up here. As coming out first is our European champion, Elijah Riley.
European champion Elijah Riley in for some big action here tonight, taking on Outcast in what will be one hell of a contest for Elijah Riley. Well, we've seen on Apex, of course, we know who's facing Civil War currently, of course, the United States champion, Alexander Vachon. And it seems that, well, after calls have been made, Barnett the Brain Hand has decided this man will have action here tonight, for preparation going towards Civil War.
And he'll be looking to try and will get a lot of momentum. As we've seen Alexander Vachon in the past 2 weeks, he's been defending his United States title in the main event of Apex the past 2 weeks against people debuting into the company, such as of course, we just seen Sandy of Sin, who we've seen him go against, and what a tough fight that was. And now Elijah Riley will be looking to try and do some non-title action here tonight.
And certainly will be looking to do some big non-title action here tonight. He has said build momentum going to Civil War. Now, the opponent is here.
Yeah, as well, coming out next, it is Outcast.
And Outcast could be about to score a huge victory tonight. I mean, if Outcast can win here tonight, we could be looking at the next, contender to the European Championship after Civil War. Of course, as said, this is quite the opportunity for Outcast to really, make a name for himself and get a victory over the European champion.
Whoa, no, coming from behind. It's the Bandit.
Bandit, what the hell is this about?
And what is he even doing here? He's an Apex star.
Well, I guess Randy Orton's maybe sent out the troops.
Yeah, maybe indeed. Well, of course, we did see at Lethal Lottery in the pre-show. We've seen Outcast going, really just standing tall to him there. But, oh my goodness, just going right in there to attack him here on Battlefront on his own show.
Yeah, that is, I think a message sent, shots fired from Apex to Battlefront. And certainly, everything's heating up going towards Civil War.
Yeah, it is certainly heating up. Outcast, well, we did see a big confrontation at Lethal Lottery, like I said, between the Bandit and Outcast. And now looks like the Bandit finally sending a response to him here.
And certainly sending a response here, and now Outcast has to try to find a way to not let that get inside his head. Just focus on the man in front of him, on Elijah Riley. He still has a chance at again scoring the big victory and saying sure he deserves a shot at the European Championship.
He would indeed, especially if he could overcome what just happened to him here and get the win. Look at Elijah Riley. Oh my goodness.
Good Lord, just flying over the ropes like it's nothing, but it didn't seem to affect Outcast too much. But Elijah Riley get back in the ring.
Yeah, but now Elijah Riley picking up Outcast. Outcast fighting back here. And now double underhook has him up. Oh! Just a side slam there by Outcast. As it looks like something happened to our side commentator Jason Todd. I'm sure we will get him back in a moment. But right now, Outcast taking out Elijah Riley here, twisting the neck. What is he looking to do here? Now going for a cover. Could Outcast steal one here? No, not looking to get him there. But now going for a big foreign slash, and wasn't able to get it. And a big German suplex by Outcast. going for a drop kick there. Wasn't able to get it.
And now has him up. Oh God, and a brutal pile driver from Elijah Riley.
And well, we're able to get you back here. And now going for submission here. Is he gonna take it away from him here?
They're trying to get a big tap out here, see if Elijah Riley can get, but now Outcast escaping the devastating crossface he had locked in.
No,
but he got a few damages.
Outcast going to the outside, and looks like he was trying to set the pace. I don't think he noticed the Riley chasing after him there.
Maybe not, but it seems that Outcast we had the advantage, but no, now get back into the ring. Yep. So these two have been back and forth with each other. Now Outcast with an arm trapped Russian leg sweep.
And now, what is he looking to do? He lifts him up. No, now a big punch. And again, Outcast continuing. And looks like he's going to throw him into the ropes now. But and a big knee to the face there.
Yeah, huge deep right into the face, just trying to bust open the jaw, and then hits a big rocket kick. And that could be it. Elijah Riley could be knocked out.
No.
No, Elijah Riley's showing he's still got fight in him. He could still go. But Outcast could be moments away from getting the victory despite what the Panda did earlier.
Yeah, and he cut open Elijah Riley there. Now going for a huge cutter. Could Outcast take it away here?
Yeah, could he? Could cover. No, again, Elijah Riley managed to kick out. When's it going to take to put him away?
But now lifting up Elijah Riley here, but going right back down into a chokehold here. Now just trying to choke the life out of Elijah.
And just squeezing down on him, but now Elijah Riley has to outmaneuver and get up, but I think the blood starts to get into his eyes, has affected his vision.
And this could be it here. 2-0.
Again, still Elijah Riley has fight in him. He'll fight with everything he's got. I mean, he's the European champion, and he wants to showcase exactly why every time he's out in the ring.
Yeah, well, big fireman's carry there by Outcast, looking to continue on Elijah Riley. And now Outcast has been blooded open.
Now we've got two bloodied up compares, and this could be from Michinoku Driver.
3.
Got him! And well, Elijah Riley scores the victory here tonight. It was a hard-fought battle. You could give a little assist to the Panda, you could say, at least. But Elijah Riley is your victor here tonight.
Yeah, Elijah Riley is the victor here tonight. A huge victory for him here as well. You gotta be saying here after that big win for Elijah Riley, even some may say, even with the help of the Bandit, it was still a hard-fought match between those two. But we will be moving on to women's action here with Faith Hawkins going against Eve Sparks.
And it's a great women's division action here. We'll see who'll be getting the win here tonight. And let's hope no more Apex people are here.
What's that?
So, hope no more Apex people.
Oh, yeah, I really hope, especially with the Bandit showing up here, is that all Randy had planned for tonight to disrupt Battlefront, getting into Civil War. We were playing the mind games well. Coming out first, she is the knockout specialist, Faith Hawkins.
And knockout specialist, definitely the most hard-hitting woman we have here in Ring of Paris, and is a part of Battlefront. And it's got that tremendous knockout power that she uses every time she comes out to the ring. But against Eve Sparks, it's going to be a difficult matchup. It's a great opportunity for Faith Hawkins to get up the rankings.
It's a very difficult opportunity for her here. Will she be able to get a win here tonight? But well, Faith Hawkins certainly looks ready here tonight. She's looking to get a huge knockout here tonight, maybe against Eve Sparks.
You certainly get to do just that. So it'll be a hard-fought contest for both individuals. We'll see who's going to get the win in this one.
Well, coming out next, it is Eve Sparks.
And of course, Eve Sparks look to, outmaneuver Faith Hawkins to, try and use her own kind of striking in order to, capitalize against Faith Hawkins and not get knocked out herself. So, Eve Sparks, experienced in the ring, knows better ways to, escape devastating strikes.
And really, you gotta be thinking, that is what Eve Sparks is gonna have to do here tonight. She's gonna have to maneuver around Faith Hawkins' lethal blows here tonight. But, you gotta know, Eve Sparks, she knows what Faith Hawkins is all about. She's all about that huge discus elbow with this forearm that could knock her out here at any moment. So she knows she needs to avoid that there. Well, she has to be the faster woman here tonight.
It certainly does. Whether she'll be able to is another question in mind. But now we have, the referee gets the match underway from the women's division. And let's see who's going to get the win here tonight.
And who's going to get the big win here tonight? Well, we're going to get a separation here. Is it going to be a clean one? Yes, it is.
Interestingly, a clean break there. I think maybe both trying to get ahead of each other with that clean break.
Yeah, really, I would say a shocking clean break there from Eve Sparks. Are we going to get another one here? Because I think they're going to have to separate them here again. And again, we're losing Jason Todd for a moment. But, another clean break there. And now, what is Faith Hawkins looking to do? And another break having to happen here.
And again, another clean break, shockingly enough. The South of these two just try and play some mind games with each other. It's very interesting to see.
Yeah, and now just laying down the kicks here. And now the elbow onto Faith Hawkins, and Eve Sparks is looking good right now.
It's certainly looking good. And look at that. Now bringing Faith Hawkins up, but no, takes a nasty jawbreaker, and then, oh god, what a boot to the face.
And Eve Sparks goes outside to try and recollect herself, going back in, and Faith Hawkins wasn't able to capitalize on it here, but look at this. Look at this. Faith Hawkins used her strength to just push her down. Eve Sparks pushing her out of the way, and a big hurricanrana.
A huge hurricanrana from Eve Sparks, and now it's taking Faith Hawkins into the ropes. And oh goodness.
And now going for a cover, only a 1 count there. Eve Sparks kicking Faith Hawkins as she's getting up.
And has that, nasty style of Eve Sparks, but don't know what she had planned. Yeah, missed it entirely. That's very interesting for Eve Sparks. And Faith Hawkins tried for her boots, but missed.
Eve Sparks sidestepping her here, and Eve Sparks knew she was going to try to avoid it, and into the jawbuster there.
That's a good stunner, and now, speaking of some nasty striking, is Eve Sparks with these kicks, then one right to the side of the face.
And now, Eve Sparks looking to put this one away. Knee to the midsection, pump handle into the face buster. But the ropes.
Yeah, a big mistake there from Eve Sparks, not taking away from the ropes, and Faith Hawkins easily gets her arm out under the rope, and the referee notices.
Yeah, great ring awareness there by Faith Hawkins to get under the rope there. But look at this. Showing off that strength for Faith Hawkins.
Instead of showing off impressive strength, but he could come back to haunt her, trying to show off a little bit.
And again, we see Eve Sparks throwing Faith Hawkins into the ropes and doing nothing with it here.
And now what are either of these two really doing? Try to psych each other out? Well, it looks a bit, it's Faith Hawkins who's back in control, and big clothesline.
And just working over it, but now you see exhaustion setting in for Faith Hawkins. She needs to put this one away and needs to do it right now.
So
That discus crossway. Oh, discus form. And I think that's gonna be it for Eve Sparks. A knockout. 1, 2. Oh, what?
My goodness, Eve Sparks able to kick out.
I think if anything, that was just adrenaline kicking in, instinct to kick out there. I don't even know how she's even conscious after that.
I don't know either. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Right to the face of the knee and then kicking away a spinning heel kick.
And right now it's not looking good for Faith Hawkins. Eve Sparks taking back control of this match. Now, taking it to right in front of the fans.
My goodness, yeah, they'll get right up close and personal with this action here. And they've got to be loving it.
Oh, now, what is Eve Sparks looking to do here?
Just
working
oh my
on that
goodness.
leg. Look at that.
They're just wrenching at it, but Faith Hawkins able to escape.
Yeah, she was able to escape before Eve Sparks went for another wrench of the leg there. But it may be all but too late.
Yeah, maybe so. There's another kick right to the face.
And now into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Eve Sparks picks up the victory.
It seems as Eve Sparks, who was the one who's able to knock out Faith Hawkins here tonight. And well, what a match that was for both women involved.
Yeah, a great match there. We see Eve Sparks picking up the victory with those big lethal kicks.
Well,
a big
Eve Sparks moving up the rankings.
Yeah, moving up in the rankings, getting a big win over Faith Hawkins. And well, guys, make sure to watch our shows, of course. Apex on a Monday, Battlefront on Thursday, Wednesday this week, but 6 in the East, 3 Central, 5 p.m. Pacific, 11 UK. RTBW fans on Twitter, Ring the Bell Wrestling is our Twitch and YouTube and Instagram. As well, we are getting ready for our next match that's coming out first. It is Zach Stunning.
Yeah, he is Zach Stunning, the man who says, he is here to do God's work. And, well, says that everyone here, sins, is a sinner. And it seemed to last week raise up the ire of one crazy individual called Danny Six.
Yeah, you got the interest of Danny Six. I mean, like you said, he calls everyone a sinner. Is there any bigger sinner than, the so-called leader of hell, the man with a symbiote?
Yeah, that's got to be the biggest sinner of them all. And Zach Stunning is looking, as he said, to do God's work here. And I think, in his mind, the biggest sinner of them all, purge Battlefront and Ring the Bell Wrestling a hole from Danny Six to get rid of him.
Yeah, they'll be looking to do that here. Maybe he's going to do it tonight. It looks like he's grabbing a microphone right now saying everyone here is an absolute sinner. But don't worry, I'm sent here to do God's work, to take out all sinners, including, but not limited to, everyone in the crowd here who are all sinners. And especially that Danny Six who attacked me last week, thinking he's above God in his work. I want the biggest sinner now.
Oh my goodness, so Zach Stunning calling out Danny Six here. I can only guess that the challenge will be answered.
Will it be answered? The lights are out. Is it Danny Six? Is he coming right now? Is he going to accept this challenge?
I can only assume something. The lights have gone out. This is the usual creepiness we expect. The anticipation, and Zach Stunning, I think, his answer has been challenged. Sorry, his challenge has been answered.
The lights are still out. Is it Danny Six? Is he coming out right now? Or did they turn off their lights? Wait.
Here we go.
Here we go. But no.
What the? Okay.
It's Will Chapman.
Will Chapman?
Weird. I thought his music was playing right now, but apparently it's not. But whatever. Will Chapman making his way down to the ring. I mean, we all thought it was going to be Danny Six coming out, but right now, Will Chapman making his way down to the ring. I mean, he does call himself an antichrist. I mean, maybe he's just as worked up over a man doing God's work.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, this is very interesting to say the least of why Will Chapman's coming out here. I guess, as you say, yes, says he's an antichrist. And, well, yeah, not appreciating what Zack Sonny's trying to do here. And now I've got to wonder, in this situation, whereas Tay6 did he just decide, knowing that someone else is coming out, to, step back?
Maybe he did indeed, but well, Will Chapman is here. He looks ready to go after Zack Stunning here. It's just very interesting to see him come out here, and especially without any music. We saw the lights out. The lights were out for quite a bit. And maybe there was a struggle backstage to see who was going to come out, but it looks like Will's grabbing the mic saying, "You say you want the biggest sinner, then look no further, for I am the Antichrist, and I ain't scared of no man doing God's work." Well, we all know you are a sinner, for no one is truly pure, and I'll prove it when I beat you, when I beat your face in now.
Oh my goodness, well, I mean, Zack Stunner's had a challenge answered, not the one I think he was expecting, but he has a fight on his hands now.
Yeah, he has a fight on his hand. Well, we're telling to get to the corners. We're going to get this match underway. And well, oh my goodness, look at that big kick by Will Chapman. And now the straight jacket suplex here. And like I said, I don't think this was the challenge Zack Stunning was expecting. I don't think he was expecting the UFC champion Will Chapman to make his way down. I think he was expecting a Danny Six.
I don't think he was, but now he has to, be ready for this fight with Will Chapman instead. And has got to, refocus his game plan as he gets hit with a nasty Saito suplex.
Hey, you know what they say. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
That is true, and, well, Zack Stunner's got to be prepared for a lot of that happening.
And it's now just the big kick. And then now the stomping of Zack Stunning. I mean, you gotta be thinking, did he actually think Danny Six was gonna come down and just answer his call just like that?
I mean, yeah, that's a difficult thing to gauge what is going on within the mind of Danny Six, whether he would have. I mean, I wouldn't have been shocked if he had, considering what Zack Stunner was saying and what happened last week, but at the same time, it's all about, game plans and whatnot. It seems that Will Chapman's more interested in getting in the face of Zack Stunning.
Yeah, we've seen some dark characters here. One of them being Will Chapman. He's looking to prove that he's one of the darkest of them all, getting a win over a man so-called, like he said, doing God's work, saying that he's pure, but no man is truly pure.
And that is what Will Chapman's saying, and I think there is a lot of truth to that, except for one person.
Okay.
There is one pure person in the world.
Who is this one pure person? Is it Zack Stunning?
No.
No.
It's Keanu Reeves.
You mean Mr. John Wick?
Yes. But hey, in movies, he is like, the most badass person, but he's a puppy, and,
look at Zack Stunning!
Oh, goodness, a beautiful moonsault. That could put Will Chapman away.
It almost seemed like he got a message from God and knew he was going to avoid the first one and then hit the second. Now he's looking to put away Will Chapman. But
look at this, though. Will Chapman slips out the back into a reverse DDT.
Has him up. And oh my
God.
goodness! Into a huge pile driver. That may be lights out for Zack Stunning. No?
It may be, but no, it's not. He's seen the light for a moment and then he came back.
He truly got close to God at that moment. But no. Big clothesline there. Zack Stunning looking to try and continue. Sweep of the leg.
Dragon screw takedown by Zack Steiner, but again, Will Chapman fighting back.
As now, let's see what we can do here.
What?
Big DDT into the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, it's a ring apron there, and yeah, that has like no give to it. And he got spiked onto it.
And now, face first into the barricade here. What is he looking to do here?
What has Will Chapman got planned? Nothing good in mind. Zack Steiner, but look, those Zack Steiner's fight back. You guys back away, please.
Guys, please get away from us here. I mean, what does Will Chapman? Will Chapman must have some sort of plan to take this match to the outside of the ring.
Must do, but Zack Steiner's brought it back into the ring.
Yeah, but
he's
now
confident.
Oh, big clothesline there, and another. What is it going to do? A huge drop kick there.
A huge drop kick, and now Zack Steiner, what is he going for here?
Maybe to put away Will Chapman once and for all. Look at that big bicycle kick.
Yeah, so impressive. A cartwheel in the back for that. Will Chapman away. No, it hasn't.
Somehow, someway, Will Chapman was able to kick out of it there. Zack Steiner now putting this match away.
He's looking to, for that hammerlock DDT, and it's been cut open.
The blood is pouring. What?
And that blood pouring man just woke him up for Will Chapman. Zack Steiner cannot believe it. This is where frustration is going to start to set in for him.
Yeah, maybe frustration setting in for him here. But oh, big boot there by Will Chapman. Oh boy, pump handle.
Oh my goodness, it's a Death Valley driver. And Will Chapman is in firm control. Well, Zack Steiner's not having a good time with the Antichrist.
Yeah, well, going back to the outside of the ring here. But oh, big punch here by Zack Steiner as he's getting back control in this match. Again, not looking good for Will Chapman.
And oh my god, it looked like he hit the steel steps on the way down.
And not looking good for Will Chapman as he's getting head first into the steel steps. But oh, look at this knock-in, what an open.
And now he's got a nasty deep cut along his head, and if these two can back away, please, that'd be appreciated.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've seen blood get on your suit before. Are we going to see this again?
Hopefully not. Oh no! Oh my god! A package DDT on the outside.
I'm getting told in my headset that, well, if you're wondering why hasn't been a count out in this match, it's because this match is indeed Extreme Rules.
Oh my goodness! Well, we're getting just information on the fly here.
It was like they said you should have been told about this at the beginning of the match. Oh well. But look at this! Look at Will Chapman with the running.
Oh my god! Maybe the back of Zack Steiner's head here. Well, our announce tape. Whoa, what the hell?
What happened to the... Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, if that guy ain't helping you.
Yeah, it's not helping you. And 10-6 taking out... Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, back inside the ring is Will Chapman.
And Will Chapman and 10-6 working together? Oh no, and oh god, that suplex pile driver!
Lights out for Zack Steiner. 3.
Well, a victory for Will Chapman, a big victory, but I mean, gotta give credit to 10-6 with the sudden interference followed by the choke slam. But what is that all about? Are they working together or something?
They may very well be working together on a common cause against the man doing God's work. The Antichrist, the man, supposed leader of hell. Well, guys, Lethal Lottery, of course, is on our network. We do implore you guys to check it out, where you guys will see in the pre-show what we were talking about before in the opening match with the Bandit and Outcast, and of course, well, Mr. Lethal Lottery, who will be in our main event. We have a huge match coming up next, as coming out first, it is Jacob Wells.
Of course, we've recently seen Jacob Wells' debut here, and it was impressive in his debut. We'll look to, further that, well, with a big victory here tonight. We'll see if he can score the big victory, continuing to impress the audience here on Battlefront.
And will he be able to continue impressing the audience here tonight? Like I said, even though he didn't win the last time we saw him, he had a very impressive outing last time. Well, let's see what he's going to be doing here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what he's going to be doing, what he has installed. Well, kind of, match is planned out for Jacob Wells. Certainly looks, focused and ready for what lies ahead.
Certainly looks ready for what's coming ahead for him here. For Will Jacob Wells. Yeah, quickly remember grabbing the mic, saying, I made my debut last week, and although I didn't win, I had an impressive enough outing that our great GM has given me this opportunity to make Team Battlefront for Civil War. So right now I'll be having an open challenge for myself in the Civil War. Will anyone step up?
My goodness, well, this is, a big challenge from Jacob Wells. I wonder who is going to step up and look to take, his Civil War candidacy.
Yeah, Barnett the Brain Hannon giving this opportunity to Jacob Wells. But who was gonna...
Oh boy.
It's an open challenge. Anyone could go for it. Well, here comes Sergio Potier.
Jacob Wells, it was nice knowing you.
You may have had an impressive outing last week, but can he defeat a monster?
Yeah, can he? Not just any kind of monster, can he defeat the undefeated monster, Sergio Potier? There seems to be no one who can stop him in his path of destruction.
Yeah, and not only undefeated, but in his matches, besides the one he had last week, they've all been knockout matches where your prime directive is to knock out your opponent. Jacob.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Every time. Oh God, so. I think it's off.
It's like a flashbang without the bang.
Oh, jeez. Man, if only we could have had the bang. But there is Sergio Potier.
We could go blind one of these days. Why are we always looking at our monitor?
Usually someone reminds us after the light.
Yeah, it's like they're just playing some kind of practical joke on us.
Well, Jacob Wells, he'll be looking to do everything he can to reserve a spot. And wait, what's this? He's able to use his speed. Oh well, only for a little bit he was able to use his speed.
Oh, but try for something. See, Jacob Wells, what he's got to do here in this matchup is use his speed. He's got to use his quickness to outmaneuver Sergio. He shouldn't be trying to kick that man in the back.
No, I definitely don't be kicking him in the back. Maybe go for his leg like we've seen Jonathan Ray try to do last week.
And that was very smart for Jonathan Ray. It didn't work out for him in the end, but it was a smart tactic by him. And that's the sort of thing you've got to do against Sergio, is go for the legs, take the big man down.
But look at that power.
Down.
He wasn't able to get him fully over him, but enough to get him off his feet and onto the side of him there. Great job by Jacob Wells.
A tremendous chop there, showing off his strength. As into a Kamanoa, like Sergio easily kicking out. But that could also be one way to try and beat Sergio's, make him use up all his stamina.
Yeah, maybe try to use up all his stamina. Here's some local interference happening. Maybe there's a storm outside.
Maybe so.
Well, Sergio Potier.
Maybe God's angry.
No, maybe he is angry at the Will Chapman one. Huh. Never would have thought about a man doing God's work who leads to God being angry at us.
No, don't tell me we're going to have to stop booking him to win all the time.
I don't think we need to. I mean, I know one company that had God in someone's corner.
We don't talk about that.
I mean, what if he has God in his corner?
My God!
Could happen. Against both Will Chapman and Denny Six.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting matchup.
Might be one-sided, though.
Yeah, it might be a little bit one-sided. Speaking of one-sided, look at this from Sergio. Oh my goodness, just washing the boot across the face.
Yes, now Sergio. Look at this. What is he looking to do here? Just, well, taking out the legs of Jacob Wells.
Yeah, and that's, you know, one way you could see that Jacob Wells going right after his knee, grasping at it. Could that knee be rather hurt, rather injured by Sergio? Because he brought down all the weight on both of them.
But a jaw buster there by Jacob Wells. Now throwing him off the ropes and into a big boot.
So, what is there anyone that can stop Sergio? He's just such a destructive force within the ring.
Yeah, but now working him off the ropes here. And is there anyone that can do anything to stop Jacob? To stop Sergio Potier? Can Jacob Wells do anything here tonight?
You can see that he went for a drop kick and Sergio was still staying afterwards, and he was so quick to catch him.
But look at the kip up here. Look at that fighting spirit.
Yeah, showed real fighting spirit as he big clotheslines ducks under, and then third huge clothesline, a leaping one.
Could it be Jacob Wells' chance? Could the adrenaline be flowing? Is he going to have enough to get him here?
As he hits the big hamlock DDT.
No.
Oh, Sergio kicking out of the brutal hammerlock DDT.
And unfortunately, I feel like that was one of the best opportunities he had there.
Yes, his best opportunity, maybe his only opportunity. It may have been the last that Jacob Wells had, and then Sergio just looked to dominate. Oh no.
Oh, good night, Jacob Wells.
Look at these brutal power bombs by Sergio.
We've seen him put away people before. Is it putting away Jacob Wells tonight? 2. No!
Well, Jacob Wells showing he's still got heart in him. He's still got oil in the tank to keep going. But he may have just delayed the inevitable.
He may have delayed it just indeed. But now has him up. Center of the rainbow.
Oh my God!
Head against the ropes. I thought Jacob Wells almost got out of it there, but he wasn't enough. 1, 2. No,
what? What? You have got to be kidding me. How is Jacob Wells still going?
Honestly, I don't know.
But the thing is, that may have just pissed off Sergio Peltier. As look at this, big clothesline and a second.
Look at him trying to fight back, but now a jumping clothesline there.
But wait a second.
Oh, wait. Can he steal it? No. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that could have been a quick steal there from Jacob Wells, but now you're Sergio reeling here.
Oh, could he be adding Sergio to the book of Wells?
Could be. Is now a cover hook off the leg. No way.
No.
Again, Sergio able to kick out. And whoever wins this matchup certainly has earned the right to be at Civil War.
Yeah, but now, look at this big punch to the midsection there. And now has him up. But look at the big punches. Jacob Wells able to fight his way out.
Yeah, uses his quickness, but just gets chopped.
And now Sergio maybe we can have a little fun with him on the outside, but you gotta know, this isn't like the knockout matches. He doesn't have all the time in the world.
No, he doesn't. Look at that from Jacob Wells. First of the knee straight to face and then drop kicking him against the apron there. So Jacob Wells is getting into the swing of things, stringing together offense using his speed and technical ability.
Up to a 4-counter. You know, I think maybe Jacob
Whoa.
best chance here is to get right in front of us. I think his best chances here is get a count out victory.
Yeah, maybe so,
no,
but he doesn't want it that easy. He wants to truly beat Sergio, and this could be the shot that does it.
It could very well be indeed. Has him, but he doesn't have the strength. What is Sergio
Jesus.
Sergio maybe looking to kill a man here tonight.
Oh my God.
Death to Jacob Wells.
The brutal splash and then recover hook off the leg.
2, 3. The high risk, high reward. You see, Jacob Wells could have very well been one move away from putting away Sergio.
He could have been that one move away, but Sergio was able to outpower him and escape whatever he had planned. And that brutal splash ends the match.
You know, you gotta give it to Jacob Wells. He gave it his all in that match, but Sergio, you know what? I feel bad for Team Apex.
I feel bad for them too. You gotta figure what's gonna be watching that, wondering how he, what equalizer he can get.
Yeah, what monster can he put to face that? I don't think there's anyone that could over on Apex, but well, speaking of slots to get into Civil War, we have a big one here as coming out first. He is the leader of Undisputed, Brent Cole.
Oh, well, Brent Cole would, love to get to Civil War to not only be, representative for Battlefront, but in that matchup, he'd also be representing Undisputed. This is a nice, huge opportunity for Brent Cole.
Well, a huge time for Brent Cole. And like you said, could very well be taking Battlefront and what, after what we just saw last match, maybe an easy victory for Battlefront after they added a monster Sergio into that match.
Yeah, they did absolute destroy in the monster into that match. I mean, I'll give Jacob Wells credit for the fight he put up, but Sergio yet again showed his destructive power. And yeah, you gotta be thinking, how does Apex counter that?
Now, how is Apex going to counter that? Is there anything they can do to counter a man like Sergio or any of these men that could be coming out now?
Yeah, so then all one's obviously going to be watching this match very closely to see, who else is going to be added to Battlefront's team at Civil War. And then figure out what kind of people he's got to start getting for, the team of Apex.
Well, we are now waiting on the next man to come out for this match. And well, coming out next is the most fabulous wrestler in Ring the Bell Wrestling. It is Jesse Bryant.
Yes, the man that loves his image and everything. And yeah, calls it the most fabulous superstar hit in Ring the Bell Wrestling. And well, would want to be able to, I think, I wouldn't say as much represent Battlefront at Civil War, but more represent himself and what he is.
Yeah, representing himself with those other people there in Battlefront, as he would like to say.
And I wonder how he'll feel about if he wins this matchup, about the people he'll be teaming with at Civil War, because he'd have to team up with Sergio Peltier.
I mean, if I was, Team Battlefront, I would just put Sergio started, and you probably don't even need to get anyone else in.
Yeah, you could probably let Sergio start, grab a chair, sit down, and have a drink.
Yeah, have some popcorn, maybe head over to concessions. But well, these guys will be working and vying to try to get a spot in, including this man, the most fabulous wrestler here in Ring the Bell, Jesse Bryant.
Let's see if it'll be Jesse Bryant to score the victory here tonight to be, going on to represent Battlefront at Civil War as part of that team. As I say, we definitely got the muscle for Battlefront's team of Civil War. Now we think looking for a speedster.
As well, coming out next, it is Zach Tyson.
And Zach Tyson, one of those, very technically gifted individuals. We've seen his, put on some impressive performances in the ring. So there's a, huge opportunity for him to get into Civil War to be representing Battlefront. As I say, so Sergio Peltier, I think, makes up the muscle of the team. Zach Tyson, if he wins, can make up, the technical ability and the speed of the team. It's just finding the others that are needed here.
Tyson will be looking, like you said, use his speed here tonight and get a huge victory. And will maybe win himself a spot into Battlefront. I mean, you gotta be thinking Jacob Rose, he wants to win into this night, thinking he was going to be a part of that, and then he had to go against Sergio.
Yep, I mean, he made an open challenge. It was a bad idea. I think the moment Sergio's music hit, I think he knew it was kind of done for. His hopes and dreams were gone. Just await the final competitor.
Just waiting on Travis Turner here, and well, here he comes.
And of course, Travis Turner, one of those, technically gifted guys. It's a huge opportunity for him, still, very fresh to comparison. Pretty much like the majority of people in this matchup, but we'll see. Could it be Travis Turner who's been going on to represent Battlefront at Civil War? So he's one of those guys, very similar, so I'd say Zach Tyson in technical ability and speed.
Yeah, we could definitely be seeing a lot of flips in this match. We can see a lot of great technical ability. I mean, I think this is going to be an all-around great match for any of these guys here, and whoever wins it is certainly going to deserve it here.
And I just thinking of ridiculous team moves we could see come Civil War. We could see, one of these guys climb onto the back of Sergio Peltier and then hit a diving move off him.
Oh, we could very well indeed. We could see, Jesse Bryant getting a selfie with the whole entire team after getting the victory, after Sergio does all the work.
I don't know if Sergio will be really up for that. I feel like he'd probably grab that selfie stick and phone and snap it with his bare hands.
I mean, he might need to sneak it.
Yeah, I think he'd have to get a sneaky, selfie.
Maybe make it look like as if he was photobombing him. But now Travis Turner will be looking to try and take him out here.
Oh God, our ropes got all kind of messed up there.
Come to think of it, I think Jesse Bryant, if he was to get a selfie with the entire team, I think it would just be a picture of him, because he would with the entire team.
Yeah, that is very true. Even if Sergio did all the work, you'd believe it was him who did all the work.
Oh, but look at this. Getting a sledgehammer inside the ring.
Yeah, trying to use his weapon, but didn't really work out. But look at that. And Travis Turner now, he is in control. And as Zach Tyson, all kinds of trouble here. And now Jesse Bryant and Brent Cole on the outside as cover. No.
Too early in the match.
Far too early to go for that. But, you still force your opponents to use up energy whenever they kick out.
The big running knee there, and now Zach Tyson trying to take out Travis Turner. Both of them going back and forth outside of the ring. Oh, wait, look at this. Onto the sledgehammer.
Yeah, a tiger driver onto the sledgehammer.
Right in front of us here. Maybe we're going to have him up again, but oh no.
Yeah, I think Zack Tyson knew what was coming, and he's going to look for revenge using this sledgehammer.
Yeah, but now we see Jesse Bryant looking to try and take out Brent Cole on the inside here. And you see, look at Zack Tyson lifting up Travis Turner, maybe trying to get some revenge and using some steps, but wasn't able to go all the way. Now, you see Brent Cole throwing Jesse Bryant into the corner there. He's going to be losing Jason Tyler for just a moment here.
Those goddamn monkeys!
Monkeys.
Oh! God, and the chick with a gutbuster on the outside. As look, Brent Cole is looking to finish off Jesse Bryant here. And gets
look at this.
Shot.
A big running knee into the cover inside the ring. And up again, one on the outside. Notices no.
And Jesse Bryant was able to kick out anyway, but now Zack Tyson turned his attention to Jesse Bryant when he should be turning his attention to Brent Cole. Gets hit with a neck breaker because of it.
Yeah, it's going for the down, man. But wasn't the smart move as Jesse Bryant throws Brent Cole out of the ring. Travis Turner, I mean, now he's looking to see who he wants to go after. He wants to go after Jesse Bryant.
He certainly does. As a kick to the gut, but no, Jesse Bryant, the kidney punch there, and oh no.
Oh my goodness, the sledgehammer. And again. And looking to continue on Brent Cole.
Oh God, that sledgehammer is being used brutally in this matchup.
And you see Jesse Bryant attacking both Brent Cole and Zack Tyson there.
He certainly is, and now Brent Cole, well, whatever he was thinking of doing, just brought his vamp and escaped to it. There's right next to us a Kiwi crush onto steel chairs.
Yeah, but now, what is Zack Tyson going to do here on the outside? Oh, right in front of us here.
Oh, spinning brainbuster.
And now looking back inside the ring, Jesse Bryant looking to try and take out Brent Cole here. Going back into the corner, but that sledgehammer on the outside, again being landed on their thankfully this time the wooden part instead of the steel.
Now the wooden part, but I still gonna, hurt lots of land back first attack. Is that Tyson?
Steel in the cover. One, two.
And over here, now Zack Tyson in the ring, and all went straight for Brent Cole, but couldn't get it. And we have got some blood.
But a steel chair by Jesse Bryant. But Jesse looks like he wants to go after Travis Turner here on the outside. Was that the wise move? Should he have gone after Zack Tyson there?
Maybe so, but oh goodness, it's a big German suplex here. That could be a huge mistake from Jesse Bryant to not go after Zack Tyson as he's down.
Yeah, Zack Tyson was down. Now Zack Tyson's going up.
What
Who's
the
he gonna
hell?
go after? He's going to go after the big crowd. Misses though.
And he lands on his feet though, luckily for him.
Yeah, but look at Brent Cole, the running drop kick to the face of Jesse Bryant into the moneymaker.
And then you could see the Zack Tyson hit a brutal spiking DDT to Travis Turner, and now though, these kicks.
Yeah, he throws him down here. What is Jesse Bryant going to do? Kicking both Zack Tyson and Travis Turner. Travis Turner though was able to use that loss of momentum, taking Tyson as well to block it. But now Jesse Bryant with a chicken wing here.
Oh, but you can see that the Travis Turner is fighting his way out of it. Oh, and Florida Keys by Brent Cole.
And double on the hook into the knees.
And that chicken wing gutbuster lands Brent Cole and Travis Turner, who are on top right now, but they need to maybe focus on each other instead as Brent Cole doing the right thing.
Yeah, now all four men on the outside. We need to get him back inside. Well, Brent Cole was able to turn that. Now getting Travis Turner back inside the ring, looking to put him away. I think Zack Tyson notices what's going on. He was going to go to Jesse, but no more.
Oh!
And another bloody cut. This time, Travis Turner. Brett Cole looking to go for a cover. Zach Tyson able to catch him.
Yeah, Zach's catching, but gets caught of an insecurity. But that looks like a bit of a cover there, but doesn't matter. And now Zach Tyson, no.
Oh, super kick.
Oh my God, what a super kick.
As look at the blood pouring down Zach Tyson's face. He needs to get out of this now.
He needs to get out of this vicious Indian tableau, but he is in serious trouble. Fred Cole lets go off the hold.
Yeah, Jesse Bryant looking to take an interruption here. Looks like he wants to go after Brent Calder, not able to. Now going after Zach Tyson here. But Travis Turner able to turn his attention to Jesse Bryant.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yeah, so impressive to suplex into the sit-up powerbomb. Now, that is smart from Zach Tyson. Quickly turn his attention to Travis Turner, hits him. Kiwi crusher there.
Zach Tyson's the only man standing, but he's not capitalizing here. He needs to at least go for a pin on one of the two men down.
Yeah, that was a bad choice by him. I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, wait a minute, spiking DDT.
But now it's Zach Tyson. We're going to put this match away. Jesse Bryant stopping him here. Big flip. Look at that big German.
Another shot from Brent Cole. Wait a minute.
Bullet cover. 2, 3. Jesse Bryant steals it here.
And Brent Cole made the biggest mistake he could have. He had to cover there, but he stopped it to go for, after the other pin. But I swear the referee was going to count his pin.
Yeah, but either way, the most fabulous wrestler in Ring the Bell Wrestling just picked up a win. A huge victory here for Jesse Bryant, as he will be going to Civil War.
A huge victory for Jesse Bryant. Yeah, he goes to Civil War. A very peculiar team as it stands alongside Sergio Peltier, but we'll see later on who will join those two.
Civil War, it is shaping up to be a huge, massive fight here. And we have Sergio Peltier making the Civil War team for Battlefront. Right now, Apex's odds are not looking good.
Certainly not.
So, coming out right now, it is Nia Jordan.
And of course, Nia Jordan is a woman who, has really made a good claim that she deserves a shot at the Women's Championship. Of course, she has a painful victory over Katie Gisborne, the current Women's Champion. And many people think that down the line at some point, Nia Jordan does deserve an opportunity.
She certainly does deserve an opportunity. Well, she's making her way down to the ring. Nia Jordan, like I said, she's pinned both number one contenders for the Women's Championship. She's pinned the Women's Champion. What more does she need to do to get that Women's title?
The only thing she'd have left to do is to pin the Women's Champion when the title is on the line. I mean, I don't know what more she has to do to get a chance at it. I think she has earned the right to challenge for the championship.
And will she be able to? We should be looking to try and maybe continue that dominance here tonight.
So I'll be looking to continue it on.
She looks to be grabbing a mic here, saying, "I'm tired of being used as a pawn of something bigger. I beat both number contenders in one-on-one competition, and last week I beat the women's champ. At Civil War, it should be Katie going against Nia Jordan. I'm tired of being manipulated. I want what's mine, and that's the women's championship."
Oh my goodness, well, Nia Jordan's staking her claim, and I think she's, earned it. I mean, she's a Battlefront woman, and Katie is an Apex woman.
And it could very well happen, but the music's playing, here comes both Nikki and Katie Bisbee coming out here to answer her here.
Yeah, I mean, What is Katie going to say? We'll hear what she has to say, whether she feels Nyla Jordan deserves the shot. I mean, I think she does, and it'd be the perfect match at Civil War, you know, another case of Apex versus Battlefront with the Women's Championship on the line.
But is that going to be the case here indeed? As Katie Bisping and Nikki look ready here tonight for whatever they're going to announce for that title match. Could it possibly be happening?
Could it possibly happening, or will be a case if Katie Bisping would just say no to Nyla Jordan, say she doesn't deserve a shot? And then, well, what will management say, I wonder?
What will management say indeed? But well, what's a Katie's grabbing my saying, you want a match? I'll give you a match against Nikki. Oh yeah, and it starts now. You want to go against me? You need to play by my rules.
Oh my goodness, well, I mean, I am not shocked by this at all, to be honest.
Yeah,
from Katie Bisping.
Yeah, Katie laying down the law here, saying you won't. You want to go against it? You got to play by her rules here. And well, first a match against Nikki, and well, she looks ready here.
And Sonny looks ready. I mean, Nyla Jordan is not going to, you know, step back for a second. She wants the Women's Championship.
I mean, right now, is she saying, is this an award contendership match? Is she saying she has to go through Nikki first? I mean, if she even gets this victory, is Katie even going to give her the title match at Civil War?
I don't know. That is, you know, the big question. I mean, if she beats Nikki, she'd have to give Nyla Jordan the opportunity. It only seemed right.
Well, that's Nikki looking to go for a drop kick here, but no.
Oh, and look at this from Nyla Jordan. Great transitioning, and then the open palm strikes from Nyla Jordan.
Yeah, it's dropping down the big elbow there. Again, looking to try and continue on here, but a big punch to the midsection.
Now a snap suplex by Nikki.
Yeah, huge snap suplex there. But oh, what is she looking to do? Oh, big jumping double knees.
And bend knees into Gordon. Nyla Jordan is dominating most of this match. I mean, she is the woman possessed. She will look to do everything in her power to get a shot at the Women's Championship. And if she has to absolutely brutalize Nikki in the process, she will do it.
And now, oh, look at this, Katie getting involved there. But oh, it's getting caught up in the ropes.
And of course, Katie's willing to do everything in her power to keep the Women's Championship around her waist. Seemingly here, I mean, would you say throwing her friend to the wolves?
I mean, she could very well do. I mean, Nikki right now is in the ring with someone who has beaten both, like I said, both number one contenders, both the Diamond Stars, and Katie Bisping last week.
So I've got a thought.
Okay.
What if Nikki wins it tonight? Then does that put her up there for a title shot?
But would she go against her best friend?
It's all down to what management says. I mean, if management decides that Nikki's number one contender, there's nothing can be done. Then again, I suppose, you know, Nikki could always just lay down and matters Katie pins her.
Of course. Yeah, but up to a 7 count here is Nyla trying to... Oh, she doesn't want to win by count out here. She wants a firm victory here. She wants to make sure it is known, it is recognized as a dominant victory. But right now, Nikki was getting some offense in there. Nyla trying to get back inside the ring, but stopping her there.
Yeah, and Olga just smashing the back of her head into that padded floor. So there's not much protection that it offers us. Oh, into the steel steps.
Into the steel steps. Oh, 7 count. But even Nikki's not going to go for the count out victory.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I mean, from Nyla Jordan's perspective, I understand it. It makes sense for her to not want this count out victory that she wants to definitively. But Nikki, I thought, may just Go for the count out to laugh in her face.
You know what? Maybe Nikki saw something we didn't. Maybe she saw that she was on her way on getting up. She had well enough of a count of how fast the ref was going to get back in.
Yeah,
she
maybe so.
Continue the damage. But if a running bulldog.
Yeah, huge running bulldog. Now Nikki's feeling fired up.
Yeah, she's feeling fired up here. As throwing her into the ropes. And now just head first into the ring, going for a cover. 1, 2, no.
And now Jordan easily kick it out there, but it's making her use up energy when she has to kick out.
Well, she's using that energy there. Big kick to the midsection there. And monkey flip.
Oh, impressive monkey flip. Man, Jordan is really struggling here.
Yeah, she's struggling right now as the big kicks to the face of Newa Jordan. It's just ever since she went into steel steps, she hasn't been right. And now trying to get a submission victory here.
Yeah, just squeezing on the head there, and then just trying to choke the life out of her. Yes, as you said, ever since she's went in steps, she's not been the same.
She's looking to get back here with a big face buster.
Yeah, huge face buster, and now Nail Jordan, maybe she's got back into the swing of things.
And well, Nail Jordan was continuing, going for a cover. Is she going to get the victory? Wait, look! Foot on the rope. But put there by Katie
that was
Bisping.
a clear. I mean, it was a clear free count if Katie Bisping hadn't have done that.
The foot, though, in the end, was on the rope. As well, they get back into the fight. Nikki continuing down Newa Jordan. Newa, she looks to have had the win.
Yeah, she looks to have the win, but a belly-to-belly suplex.
That big belly-to-belly suplex. Is Nikki going to steal the victory here? The victory Newa should have had 2, 3. She does.
And well, I mean, that is controversy to say the least. That she is able to score the win. I mean, it's all thanks to Katie Bisping grabbing the foot of Nikki and putting it onto the rope. And I mean, I wonder what Randy Orton and Brain Animal figures. I mean, I think Orton will like this, but I don't think Battlefront GM will.
I mean, even with the cheating victory here, Nikki does pick up the win over Newa Jordan. Well, Jay will be going one-on-one against Mr. Lethal Lottery here in our main event.
And what a main event we have here. Lane Wolf, well, has got, a real chance to get a victory over the former Triple Crown champion and show that, well, he is ready to cash in whenever he wants.
And well, coming out first, he is the man that used to be the Triple Crown champion, a man that used to wear a mask, but I'm being told he's still calling himself a Pride of Mexico even without the mask. It is Jay Mercer.
He is not the Pride of Mexico. His ego just can't let it go. The fact he lost the Triple Crown Championship and he lost the mask. And well, now he's got to try and bounce back from that. I mean, if he gets a defeat, Mr. Lethal Lottery and Lane Wolf, it'd certainly help him in building his confidence back up.
Yeah, build his confidence back up. Maybe get a rematch towards El Mystico. If he could get a win over Mr. Lethal Lottery, that would definitely be a huge momentum boost, getting a win in the main event of Battlefront here.
Yeah, huge main event we have here. And you see, I mean, Chivas doesn't look like he's lost any of, his ego, his arrogance, still looking confident. I mean, I don't think as confident as he used to when, he was champion.
As well. as he certainly looks ready here tonight as well. Coming out next, he is Mr. Lethal Lottery. It is Liam Wolf.
And Mr. Lethal Lottery himself, Liam Wolf, and say, this is an opportunity for him to defeat the former Triple Crown champion. If he does that, it'll say to people that, look, I'm ready to cash in this ring whenever I choose to. And when I do, I will be champion, of course. We don't know what championship he's going to cash in on. It's anyone he wants. The victory for the former Triple Crown champion will say a lot for him.
Like I said, he can go after any belt he wants, any championship that he desires. But if he was to fail his cash-in, he cannot go for that title for a whole year.
Yes, that's definitely a very interesting thought process he has to go through, what championship he goes for, when he goes for it. You've got to be so tactical with this, of your timing to go for that championship, and what one you go for.
What will he go for? But well, he certainly looks ready here tonight. Is Remo going to help build his confidence on a cash-in, maybe getting a win over the former Triple Crown champion?
Could he score the victory over here? The former Triple Crown champion will say a lot for Liam Wolf going forward. And say both competitors look ready for this as we get our main event underway. And oh my goodness, already started off with a Wolf trigger.
Yeah, look at that. It's going right in there. And that really just set Jay off at first, but look at him getting back into it here, showing signs of what a champion was.
Yeah, exactly. But Liam Wolf is, a difficult opponent. He doesn't step down for a second. He's always on you, always hitting as hard as he can. But you see in there, Chavez showing that ego of his.
Yeah, showing that ego of his there. But now face first into the mat there. Now Jay going for a cover. Could it be? No.
I'm not. Over here, it's nowhere near to being over. Liam Wolf has still plenty of cast in the tank. Forcing the person to kick out, makes him use up energy.
Yeah, but now, look at that, going straight to the back of William Wolf.
But there is Chemos again, just taunting to the fans.
Yeah, but now, what is he going to do? He's going for a big drop kick there. Wasn't able to get it. Both of them really missing there. Now what is Jay Mercer looking to do?
What's your plan now? Just throwing lethal kicks at Liam Wolf here. Just that frustration of not being champion anymore, not having the mask.
What is Jay looking to do?
Oh God, and then the headbutt, but that's the way he approached Liam Wolf. Okay.
Is he trying to get into the head of William Wolf?
Maybe so.
But dropping down a big knee. And now what is he looking to do here?
Oh God, no.
But now
such a really rock, Liam Wolf fuzzy.
Oh,
now, a low blow. Wait, what? We haven't been misinformed of this match, have we?
I don't think we have. I think the ref just allowed a clear to say. You know what?
Even though he's blind as shit.
You know what? I think the ref, under his shirt, he actually has a Mexican flag. And I think he doesn't take lightly to the pride of Mexico.
Quotation marks, pride.
Pride, yes. But a big V trigger, Wolf trigger by William Wolf, but not capitalizing on a down Jay Mercer.
Yes, certainly not. Now Liam Wolf, I think the blood is getting into his eyes because you can see him, kicking wildly there, but now all face first into the turnbuckle.
drive-by.
Oh my goodness, a big drive-by drop kick. And now ends of the cover, hook off the leg.
2, no.
Just a 2 count there, and now Liam Wolf, he shows signs of frustration in this matchup. But now, oh god, what a kick. And tried for a cutter there, but no chance to shrug it off, but gets still hit with a vicious spinning knee strike.
Now, what's he looking to do here? Has him up. But oh, wait, able to reverse him here. And now eat the feet.
Oh my goodness. Booting him right in a job to eat defeat, and now Chambers, well, if he had maybe planned for the corner, thinking different of it.
Oh boy, has him.
And he's got
good
Liam
night, Liam.
deep in debt.
Now maybe thinking good night, Liam Wolf. Hits it.
Oh god, what a super kick right to the jaw.
But he's not done yet, but Liam Wolf able to get back into it. Another Wolf trigger.
Yeah, another huge Wolf trigger, but James is doing the roughing, rolling to the outside.
Yeah, but you see Liam Wolf favoring the head here.
Yeah, say, Vin,
I mean, we were missing. This is extreme rules, you know?
God
no wonder
damn.
you want the wall blow.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the referee still has a Mexican flag on, hidden somewhere and really doesn't like Jay Mercer.
I mean, no, those are just rumors.
But still, now we have a baseball bat in the ring. Now it's
what else?
overlooked weapons.
Maybe a ladder? No, a kendo stick.
And he's got the kendo stick, and
Swinging wild.
And it's swinging very well. As I say, I think that blood is just affecting him more.
No, into a chicken wing here.
But no. God, those are looking low. Those extreme rules. Now cover, no hook off the leg though.
2-0. Was he looking to go for here? Big German suplex. Liam Wolf maybe putting this one away.
Yeah, very well, maybe about to put it away. Is now a cover, but no hook of the leg there. And Chambers having to kick out.
Oh, now working over on the arm.
Yeah, no, he has got that arm now, just wrenching away at it, trying to snap the arm of Chambers. But he escapes it.
Yes, now what's he going to do? Maybe get into a clutch here. And then wait. I think he
passed out. Yeah, he passed out from that Cobra clutch. And Jay Mercer picks up the win.
We saw him go limp in a huge victory here by Jay Mercer, picking up a win over Mr. Lethal Lottery.
Yeah, huge victory for Jay Mercer. Gains his confidence back, or some of it at least. Yeah, making Liam Wolf pass. That's a vicious Cobra clutch.
And well, for all we know, maybe next on that list could very well be El Mystico if he plays his card right and well. With that being said, Jason, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans.
And I'm, of course, your main commentator, John Alderman, and I will see you guys for Tuesday. Yes, I said Tuesday for Apex.